So if I come here and I just update this, let's create a new one. And I want to show this. I will keep this. I don't want to show the 7, 8, but I want to show the 9. Let me just save this. It will take like 4 seconds to start here, green, and then 1 through 9, but without the 7 and 8. If I go here and then refresh this one here, I can see now 1 through 6 and then 9 here. Hello and welcome to iSpread channel. And today I want to show you a solution for a common problem when you are working with Smartsheet. All right, let me go to the screen here. So let's say you have this sheet here where you have tasks, all right, projects, and then here in the projects you have all those projects here, and you want to add another project. What you need to do, you need to go here and add another project. All right, this is the pick list. So here it is, you have this, but let's say you have 15 sheets and you have all the same projects. How are you gonna do? You need to go one by one and change. So you could just create one place here, okay, where you're gonna have all your projects here. And if you add a new project, for example, you could just save and it will automatically be inserted in all your sheets. Let me give you one example here. I will just open the automation here, okay? So if I go here, I can see I have number 1 through 8. If I go here, and I can see here that I have my projects here. And if I open, I have 1 through 6, okay? If I go here, I can see project 1 through 6, and then 7 and 8, not to show. This one here, I just put a not here, is a checkbox column just to not show. All right, so if I come here and I just update this, let's create a new one. And I want to show this, oops, I will keep this. I don't want to show the 7, 8, but I want to show the 9. Let me just save this. It will take like 4 seconds to start here. Let's see, 4 seconds, here it is. If I go here, almost green, look at that, green, and then 1 through 9, but without the 7 and 8. If I go here and then refresh this one here, I can see now 1 through 6 and then 9 here. Okay, so this automation, I want to show you how to do that today, but this is not a step-by-step tutorial. Okay, so if you want to learn how to do step-by-step, I will show you everything, the code that I did, because it's not only without code, there is a little bit of code, okay, but it's simple, it's easy to do, you can do by yourself. But if you want to have this code with you, just go to the link below to access the code, and then you will be able to copy and paste. Besides that, you will only be able to see what I am showing to you, and you can copy by yourself, all right, no problem at all. Okay, so if we go back here to our sheets here, okay, let me just go to this one here right now. The idea is when I save something in a Smartsheet, it will automatically create a trigger in make.com. Make.com, if you go here, make.com, for example, it's a website. It is the formerly Integromat, all right? So you can create automations. Look here, you create, if that happens, the other will be happening as well, other thing will happen. So you can create automations. It's similar to Zapier, but this one is cheaper, all right? So after you save, then it goes to make.com. Make.com just create the get the sheet ID and then send to the webhook for PipeDream. So let me go to PipeDream here. I will just go with this one here, pipedream.com, all right? So you can connect any API. It does the same thing that Zapier or make.com does, but this one here allows you to create more code, all right? If I go here to pricing, for example, I will see that I can create 100 credits per day. It means that you can call this API 100 times per day. Man, that's a lot. All right. You can do a lot of things here, and the steps do not count. Make.com or Zapier, every step take your credit from you. Pipe Dream, just you call the API once, and the steps do not count. So you can do like 10 times more with the Pipe Dream, and you are not paying anything. So everything that I'm doing here for you today, all right, it is free. You are not paying anything to have a lot of things done. Okay, so this is amazing. All right, let me go here to let me continue here. So after you click save, it goes to make, it calls the API webhook, then it goes to Pipe Dream. All right, after it's here in Pipe Dream, it calculates all the functions, everything. So it return only the informations that you want to change, and then it calls the Smartsheet webhook again to change what you need to be changed. All right. So now I want to show you the code here. Okay. So let me go to automation first. You will enter through your make, just create an account there. Okay. Super simple. Then you can come here and create a new event. When you click in a new event, you will be asked to create a new connection with Smartsheet. Just click here to add. And then there is a small step here. When you click to add here and you connect with Smartsheet, you will be able to select what sheet you will be watching to change. For example, this one here, all right, I'm looking watching this table here, project pipe dream test. Every time that the project is changed or not is changed, it will trigger. Okay. So here in make.com, you will be able to say, all right, select the project, and it will show you all your items, okay, or your columns actually, and you can select after change this, and you click OK, and you will be here. And then you can just create a router here, okay, and then you can create two requests. Why two requests? One is when you are updating or creating a new one, and another is when you are deleting, because when you are deleting, it sends another information. So for this one here, I can just come here and I'm getting the row ID here and just put greater than 0 because the number will be greater than 0. Okay, and delete here, it equals to 0. It means that the row ID comes with nothing, in blank. All right, so after you do that, for each one, you can create a HTTP request. You will create here, you will just put here the webhook from PipeDream. I will show you how to get that. All right, select method post, and then here you will just put like this. All right, because then it will send to PipeDream all those informations here. Actually, you will probably need only the sheet ID, but I'm sending everything because at the beginning when I started to do that, I thought that I could use everything, but here it is. All right. So, and this is exactly the same thing. It's sending everything, but for row ID, it's showing 0, and column ID, it's showing 0. You need to do that because when you send to PipeDream, if you do not have this as 0, it will give you an error when you delete something. Okay. So how do I get that? Okay, then you go to PipeDream. If I go to workflows here, okay, you can just, let me just edit this. You're gonna have this one. You can just click the plus sign here, select HTTP request, and then you're gonna have an event here. All right, just copy this one here and paste here. Simple like that. After you do that, you will need to just go to your sheet here, do any change, save, come here to make.com, run once, and it will send all the information for you to your PipeDream, and then you will be able to see this, what I'm seeing here. Okay, so body, look at that. You're gonna see all the information that was sent to you. All right. So after I receive that information, I can create another step here. Let me just show how I do. For example, I can say Smartsheet here, right? I will select Smartsheet, and then I will select use any Smartsheet API in Python. When I select that, look this, it creates a new Python code. This is what you're gonna do, all right? I will just delete that step here because I don't need this. Okay, then you will just paste the code or copy the code I have here for you. Look that. So this first part is returning all the information you need. What this is doing, so you can just, you see here, change here, okay? You will be able just to change the column name, title, project. So if I come here, look that the name that I want to not change, actually to send to other columns is this one here. Look the name here, project, all right? So it needs to match and needs to be exactly match, all right? And if you have a column for you to filter, for example, I have here this one, the name is not. So I want to filter, so you can just write not here. If you leave like blank like this, it will not use the filter. You can just leave like this and it will not use at all, right? So after you do this, let's test. For example, look how fast it is. It will coming and get everything. So it's getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. Because I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, jump those two, filter, right? And 9. All right, this is it. So this here is returning only the information that you need to send to another sheets, all right? So this next step here, create a list of sheets and columns. What is happening here? Oops. This one here, it will return the number of the sheet and the number of the column that you want to change. Why that? Because you can have multiple sheets to change, all right? For example, I have here the pipe dream test and the copy of task pipe dream test 1. All right, so I have 2 sheets that I want to change. Okay, you could have 15, 20, 30 sheets, doesn't matter, all right? How many sheets you have. So you're gonna have to get those. So to do that, you just need to come here and look here, change here. The same thing, if you get that code here, there is only 2 places that you need to change. The first place, it's here, change here. You're gonna need to change the column and the filter, okay? And the other place that you need to change, it's here, okay? Look, change here to change the sheet name and the column title. That's it. This is all you need, all right? So what's happening here? I need to put all the names of the sheets that you want to change, all right? For example, I can have more than one. If I have this one, task pipe dream dash test is giving me 2, is returning me 2 sheets. Let's see here. It's returning 2 sheets. That's why that? Because I have here 2 sheets name with this title here. Not exactly, but contains, all right? Task pipe dream dash test. This one here, task pipe dream dash test 1. So this one contains that information as well, so it counts. You could put more like this. Look at that one here, okay? You could have, like, for example, task pipe dream test, comma, then another name, comma. If you want just to get the number of your sheet, the sheet ID, you can paste here. If you don't know how to do that, you can just go to File, Properties, and here is your sheet ID. All right, you can just go here, copy this number here, okay, and paste here. You could put a comma here again and do it again. Of course, you need to do this on this part here. All right, this only change this part here. You would need to put a comma here, for example, and another name. Okay, this is the way you do. I'm just erase that part here. All right, and column title here, you just need to put the column title. The text needs to match, all right? So what is the column title? If you go here, look, project, okay? If you go here, project. So for the sheets that you are changing, you need to have all of them with the same name. If I go back here, look that. If I have task, pipe dream task, another name, and this number here, all of them would need to have the same project column, all right? And then after that, like I said, it will return here. And the very last code you don't need to do anything. It will just do the change, right? So it is already deployed. That just play a little bit here. It takes 4 to 5 seconds to activate here and 10 seconds to do everything. So if I go here, let's say I want to delete the number 6, all right? I want to delete this one. Let's save, right? If I go here, let's see if it will show. I don't think it will show here. I need to be here. You see here? So number 1 goes to delete, send. And if I go here, it is done already. So I can just go here. If I go through here, look, there's no number 6 here anymore. Okay, it changed. This is my information for the last call for this API. So there's no change anymore. Why I split through these 3 Python codes? Just because to make my life easier. You know, I could have everything the same code, but just to make my life easier. So with this one here, what I need to do, if I go back here, I would just need to go here with this 3 dot, copy, duplicate, open here, the duplicated one, edit, just go here and say, all right, look, the change here, okay? All right, I want to change this column and there is no filter, or there is filter, and just go here and say, all right, I want to send that information to this and this and this and this sheet, all right, to those columns on that sheet. Just test everything. You're going to see the same results that I saw, all right, and then send it. That's it. So, of course, it's not the easiest, the simplest thing, but I can guarantee you that you can do everything in 15 minutes. And after the first setup, if you need to have, for example, if you have 10 columns that you need to change and do that, it will be very simple for you to manage that. There's no problem at all. All right. You can always see what's happening. And again, if you need any help to implement that, you're going to see the link below. Just schedule a meeting with me. All right. And I will be happy to help you with that. All right. See you in the next one.